Hello, Facebook and Zoom. Welcome to What You've Been Missing. My name is Don Mike. I am the Executive Artistic Director of Latido Productions, out of DC, New York, Los Angeles, and now Pittsburgh. So I want to welcome you to this very special event. Sorry, I had a little tech weirdness that just happened, but this is the first time in a very long time that we're doing a college showcase. So what you're going to see tonight is a very unique group of people and all fabulous, talented young women. And this event was actually produced and directed and stage managed and marketed and all the things by our very talented Latido associate. And so I'm going to bring her on so that she can kind of give you a quick intro as to what's happening and how this all came to be. It's kind of like her final project, but not in a scary kind of way. So without any further ado, I welcome to the screen Miss Sarah Pollock.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here today. I am so excited that this could launch. I'm Sarah Pollock once again. I'm an associate with Latido. I currently live in the DC area and I'm graduating this fall from American University after studying musical theater for the past 4 years. I first kind of got acquainted with Don Mike and Latido last March when I was knee deep in my senior year of college, really wanting to connect and collaborate with people. I was able to learn a lot about producing and connection as a Latido associate, even though this was all done virtually. I had this idea of an event for a college showcase because what bummed me out maybe the most about being in a pandemic and going into such a complex and nonlinear entertainment industry was that us students and recent postgrads were kind of robbed of letting our wings fly with all this knowledge we've spent the last 4 years kind of ready to explode. And also on the flip side, that a lot of organizations and creative projects were missing out on a new energy that often changes with the seasons. And with that, I give you what you've been missing. I've assembled some artists here that I've had the pleasure of working and growing with them. I treasure each and every one of them so much, and they're amazingly talented. And so we have a great show for you with some songs and monologues, and we're gonna kick it off with Squeglia. If you wanna come on and say hi.
Hi, my name is Squeglia. Thank you for the introduction, Sarah. I'll be sharing a video of Joey is a punk rocker, and I always laugh when I think of this song because the first time I did it in an audition, honestly, it went horribly. It was the definition of a train wreck, and that was all on my behalf. I know that's like a great way to introduce myself, but I go back to the song because I think, you know, it can only go up from here every time I do it. And after the year that 2020 was, that's like the motto these days in my book. It can only go up from here. So please enjoy this performance.
I got a little problem that's really got me low. I've got a crush on this beautiful boy nobody can know. 'Cause for this straight A cheerleading popular girl, it's wrong to like this kind of guy. If we were ever seen together in public, my friends would scream and my mother would die. And on top of that, I'm gonna ask him if he likes me or if he thinks I bite. But no matter his reply, I'll never take my eye off this different kind of Mr. Right. No one last night I went to see his band play. His stage name is the Pagan. And right before they sang the Chainsaw Love, he rips off his shirt and says his swan goes out to Alice. He sits so I knew that his nipples were pierced, but his heart was too. And he's in love, he's in love, he's in love. And he wants me to know. And I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. And I think I'm finally gonna tell him so. So let the holy days, let the night for me. As long as we're together, baby, I don't care. But just let the Lord be. And stop, stare and steer. I'm gonna shout it for the whole damn world to hear. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love, I'm in love. With a punk rocker named Joe. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. And now you know.
Amazing. That was Alice Squeglia. She popped her website in the chat if you go check her out. Next up, we have Graciela Ray.
Hello, I'm Graciela Ray. You'll be seeing a better version from 36 Questions, the podcast musical. I have listened to an obscene amount of podcasts, so it feels fitting that this is in that format. But one of my absolute favorite things has been talking to strangers. I love talking to strangers. Nothing gives me the same rush as like meeting a new person, which obviously I have deeply missed these past however months this has been going on for. But this is a song about a girl who meets a stranger and finds a whole new version of herself. So thank you so much for watching.
My life started when I went for a jog and spotted you in the park, sitting with a dog. So I stopped and asked, "Can I pet your dog?" So there we were, me and this golden retriever, basking in the abundance of sun that Austin provides. And suddenly, you blurted out, "This isn't my dog, actually, it's my friend's dog, Sheila. I'm taking care of her while he's away. She's on a lot of medication." And I laughed and you laughed, saying you didn't want to be found out when you asked me to coffee. And there was no dog. I said yes, and you said, "I'm Jace, what's your name?" And I heard the perfect opportunity to be someone else entirely, free from my history. For one single cup of coffee, I would be Natalie. Obviously, that's not how that worked out. One cup of coffee turned into 2 bottles of wine, 3 desserts, and staying up till 4 in the morning talking. Too late to backpedal, too good not to keep going. It felt like my life, but a better version. With you in my life, I was a better person. I heard music in the words you were saying, melodies with no band playing. For the first time I was in love. version. Natalie, your wife, she was a better person. I memorized your voice and how you say goodbye, but you never said goodbye. You never said goodbye, and I held on to who I was with you, who I was with you, who I was with you.
Gorgeous job, Graciela. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Julia Mann. Also, check out Graciela's website. Sorry, go ahead, Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. I recently graduated from American University with my BA in musical theater, and I currently live in the Philadelphia area. Today I'll be singing All I Want by Joni Mitchell, which is a song and artist that I've loved for a long time. This summer was actually the 50th anniversary of the album Blue, which this song is on. Thanks for watching.
I am on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for something, what can it be? Oh, I hate you some, I hate you some, I love you some. Oh, I love you when I forget about me. I wanna be strong, I wanna laugh along, I wanna belong to the living, alive, alive. I wanna get up and drive, wanna wreck my stockings in some jukebox dive. Do you want to dance with me, baby? Do you wanna take a chance and maybe find some sweet romance with me, baby? Well, come on. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you too. All I really, really want our love to do is to bring out the best in me and in you. I wanna talk to you, I wanna shampoo you, I wanna renew you again and again. Applause, applause, life is our cause. When I think of your kisses, my mind seesaws. Do you see, do you see, do you see how you hurt me, baby? So I hurt you too, and then we both get so blue. I'm on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for the key to set me free of the jealousy, the greed is the unraveling, it's the unraveling, and it undoes all the joy that could be. I wanna have fun, I wanna shine like the sun, I wanna be the one that you wanna see. I wanna knit you a sweater, wanna write you a love letter, wanna make you feel better, make you feel free. Wanna make you feel free, I wanna make you feel free.
Thank you so much, Julia. That was awesome. Next up, we have Edmee Marie Faal, who's going to do a monologue for us.
Hi, so my name is Edmee Faal. I'm 22 and I just graduated this past May from American University and I got my BA in theater performance. Today I will be presenting a monologue from the play The Light by Loy A. Webb. For me, my interest with theater also intersects with my interest in terms of community organizing, community engagement, and with everything that has come to the surface the past year or 2 years. I feel like we're in a time where we're all reckoning with truths and paths and all sorts of things. And I feel like this monologue kind of conveys my interest in not just theater for entertainment, but theater that also has a message behind it. So thanks for watching.
See? All you men are the same. The fucking same. The issues don't matter to you unless it's your daughter or girl or mother. But us, being humans deserving of compassion, is not enough. See, if I didn't have a father, a son, a man, I would still care about Black men dying in the streets like Michael Brown, like Trayvon Martin, like Eric Garner, like Freddie Gray, like Alton Sterling, like Laquan McDonald, simply because they're human. Simply because their lives didn't deserve to be taken. But us? We are never believed the first time. We gotta be accused and interrogated by y'all like some crooked detective on a case trying to catch a confession. What were you doing? Huh? What were you wearing? Huh? What do you want from him? Because obviously your only motive is to bring a brother down. You said exactly what you meant. I'm not worth marching over. Us Black girls and women never really are. See, this is why I didn't tell the administration. I'm sure they would have told me the exact same thing if I challenged their beloved Kashif. You, Genesis Marie Washington, aren't worth marching over.
Thank you, Edmee. Amazing work. Always in awe of you. You can hit her website, edmeemariefall.com, or find her on Instagram. Next up, we have Rosie Deluca, who unfortunately is not on the live event, but I have a quick message from her before she shares her song, which I'll pull up right now.
Hi, my name's Rosie Deluca. I'm 22 years old and I'll be graduating from American University this fall with a degree in communications and musical theater. Today, I'll be singing What Remains with music and lyrics by Drew Gasparini. And I chose this song in particular because it depicts a relationship where one person isn't setting enough boundaries for themselves. And if this year has taught me anything, it's that I need to do just that. I need to set some boundaries and make myself a priority in my life. So cheers to that, and I hope you do the same and that you enjoy. Look at me, love. I'm trying to understand what you're scared of, 'cause I'm slipping, barely gripping onto what we had. And I'm trying to keep myself from falling, but you break me down. take back the promises you took away. 'Cause I'm trying to keep myself from falling, but you break me down. And I'm sure you loved me once before, but tell me where'd that go? We used to go to extremes. You were the man of my dreams. I used to feel beautiful. You told me I was the one. We said our vows before God. So when did you decide that we were done? I'm dying. Why can't you let me in?
That was my wonderfully talented friend, Rosie Deluca. And now you get to see me again. I popped back on. As you know, I'm Sarah. I'm going to share something with you today. Today, I'm going to sing Wish You Were Gay by Billie Eilish because I absolutely love this song. And I've been missing more alternative material in an acting space. There's not oodles of artists or songs that speak the same, I think, soul, language, and quirkiness as I do that exists outside of musicals. And I've been missing getting to explore those. Here is Wish You Were Gay. Hopefully someone puts this song in a project on stage because I think this Billie Eilish's storytelling is brilliant. Let's see if I can get this to work really quick.
Baby, I don't feel so good. 6 words you never understood. I'll never let you go. 5 words you'll never say. I laugh along like nothing's wrong. 4 days has never felt so long. If 3's a crowd and 2 is us, 1 slipped away. I just want to make you feel okay. But all you do is look the other way. I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't want to stay. I just kinda wish you were gay. Is there a reason we're not through? Is there a 12-step just for you? Our conversations all in blue, 11 haze, 10 fingers tearing out my hair, 9 times you never made it there. I ate alone at 7, you were 6 minutes away. How am I supposed to make you feel okay when all you do is look the other way? I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't want to stay. I just kinda wish you were gay. Spare my pride to give you lack of interest and explanation. Don't say I'm not your type. Just tell me I but you make me feel helpless, yeah. And I can't stand another day, stand another day. I just kinda wish you were gay. I just kinda wish you were gay. I can't tell you how much I wish I didn't wanna stay. I just kinda wish you were gay. I just kinda wish you were gay.
So true. Okay, next up, thank you guys for watching. You can find my website, sarahpollock13.wixsite, or you can find me on Instagram. I've put it on the chat. Next up, we have Sultana, who will be sharing a monologue.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sultana, and like Edmee and Julia, I graduated from AU in the spring. I was a communications and theater double major, and my piece is a monologue from Brandon Jacob Jenkins' Gloria, which I think is a fascinating show, but I love this monologue in particular because it's absurd, but I also believe it. Actually, I think it's really hard not to when you're approaching your first real big kid job after graduation, and I'm actually moving for mine next week. So even if this monologue is silly, it feels oddly relevant. So on that note, I hope you enjoy.
Ugh. Eat me. At least I'm getting my name out there. If you had half a brain, you would look around and see that everyone in charge is pushing 60 or past it, and they aren't going anywhere, and they're certainly not thinking about you. There's a bunch of post-war glutton babies all got spoiled on the riches of being an American when being an American was basically the best, and my freak chance just happened to discover New York when it was also the best, and apartments were like $1. And now, all these decades later, here we are. Now that the publishing world's collapsed and contracting all around us, mostly because these morons were too busy bluffing and boozing their way through the 80s and 90s as opposed to, I don't know, anticipating the internet. Now that all those martini lunches have dried up, the boomers in charge are like, oh my god, being a good editor and maintaining a sustainable media industry is a skill that actually requires work? What is this work, and how do you do it, and can I do it now? In the meantime, who has historically been doing all the work? The poor suckers born a generation later. Their assistants who are now stuck as their middle management with assistants of their own, i.e. us, some of whom think they're going to rise through the ranks like their bosses did without realizing that these editors were all assistants again by freak chance in the exact historical window when the city actually had opportunity and not just the illusion of it. Now everything's all constipated, and do you want to know why? Because people actually died back then. There used to be something I'll turn over, and now these boomers aren't dying, and they know it. So if we're not careful, they're gonna starve us out.
So great, Sultana. Thank you so much for sharing. And next up, and lastly, but certainly not the least, we have Natalya Pedrouzo.
Hello, everybody. My name is Natalya Pedrouzo. I'm an actor, singer, dancer in Washington, D.C. And what you'll be seeing tonight is Even Though from I Love You Because. And it's actually funny because I chose this song for my college auditions, but it's funny because that's a time when I really didn't know anything about love, and I thought I did. So now doing this song again and singing it has a total different meaning for me. And it's more of just like seeing the comedy through dating life, especially in COVID. It's been a little lonely, to say the least. So this is the song, and that's what that's about, and I hope you guys have a laugh or two. Thank you.
When you first told me that you loved me, I was more than just a little bit surprised. But then you left, and I realized that there's something about you, something so that I couldn't live without you. And even though you're just a little bit pretentious, and even though you're more traditional than my dad, even though you drove me crazy from hello, you touch a part of me I didn't even know I had. And so I need to say I choose you anyway. I choose you anyway. Even though this might not be the perfect way to tell you, but perfection never was what I did best. 2 months ago, I never would have guessed that I'd compare to you. But now I know I belong with you. And even though I think your way of life is different, even though there's not a single thing we share, and even though you're not like anyone I know, you take me to a place I didn't even know was there. And so I need to say I want you anyway. I want you anyway. Even though the night when I first met you, you were freakish. Now look at us, we both have come so far. You're not different, I'm not different, but it's altogether different. And I love you in spite of who you are. And even though you're so much paler than my dream man, even though you're such a dork and I don't feel the way I should, even though I should stop, well, here I go. I love you in a way I didn't even know I could. And so I need to say I love you anyway. I love you anyway. Even
All right, I know I can't hear you, but in the virtual sphere, give it up for all of our performers this evening. If you joined us a little after the start, again, I'm Mike Mendoza. I'm the Executive Artistic Director of Latido Productions in DC, New York, LA, and Pittsburgh. You've stumbled upon what you've been missing, our first college cabaret showcase in what feels like years. I want to give a big shout out to our producer and director and stage manager and marketer and everything for tonight, our one and only Sarah Pollock, who is the Latido Associate for 2021. And so just a few things, our show is over, but you can stay in touch and keep following Latido on all of the things. We're on Facebook at Latido. We're on Instagram in all 4 cities. It's at Latido, and then it's either DC, NYC, LA, or PGH. If you don't want to remember all of that, which is totally fine, go to www.latidoproductions.com. That's LATIDO productions.com, and everything will be there, including an old school newsletter if you don't do the social media. So if you are on Facebook, we want to thank you so much for joining us. If you're inside the Zoom room with us, please stay on. We're going to promote you to panelists so you can join us for a little after hello. And just thank you to everybody for being here. So with that, I'd like to bring back all of our performers and Sarah, if you guys can turn your cameras on so everybody can see you together. That would be awesome. Hey, all right. This is the beautiful faces of all of our performers tonight. Thank you. Give yourselves a virtual round of applause. And so thank you so much. Thanks to our participants. And I'm going to officially stop our live stream, and I'm going to officially stop recording right now. And so thank you so much for being part of what you've been missing. Everybody and our participants, please stay on the line.